Hi, Rui. Hope you're doing well too. Gotta pay for next semester's tuition. Ugh. Just people pain. The pain of having to pay for next semester's tuition. Why is it so expensive? I hate this. Why is it so expensive even though we're online? Hi, Captain. You see, I kinda lied about maybe I might start streaming next week. No, forget about that. Just start streaming right after I finish my last final. Congrats on finishing finals. Thank you, Sean. No, it's spelled Sean. Same thing as Ryan's friend Sean. I know there's many spellings of Sean's. Sean. Cool. Fun fact. His friend did get married. Like, was it? It was on Instagram. He also like tweeted that out that he got married. I'm like, oh my god, that's so sweet. Sean Fujiyoshi got married. Nice. I'm so happy. Though under the Instagram post, it was kind of like weird. People were like, "Did you invite Ryan?" I'm like, "It's the pandemic. I don't think you want to invite anyone to your wedding." Really? You're rethinking? Yeah, totally rethinking going to Kai's wedding in January. Oh, your cousin's getting married? Ah. Still going? Oh, my lord. Stay safe. Oh boy. Oh dude, don't worry, John. Yeah. You know, I ended up like kind of like starting to fix up my camera angles. Hi, Dow. Let me do something really important. That's for next semester. Finally, my bot's working for once. How's the chair been? This is pretty comfortable. The last time I started, last time I streamed was like 2 weeks ago? Was it 2 weeks ago? Yeah. It's been pretty busy. I've definitely gotten a lot more like acne due to stress. Like within these past 2 weeks. So, it's not cool. Final season is not cool. That's a shame, yeah. It was like my skin was looking pretty clear until like final season started happening. Glad you got time to relax and cool down now. I just finished a final like just 30 minutes ago, so that's fine. Okay, let me actually do this real quick. I gotta pay for next semester. It's so expensive. Oh yeah, if you noticed, I changed my bot's name a little bit. I updated to somewhat similar to my username. Wait, did it change the price again? Make up your damn minds. Did they lower it? Wait, I'm not paying yet. What? View activity? What did they cut the cost? A loan, a scholarship, a grant, another grant. Okay, those still kept the same. Undergrad activity fee. Finally get rid of that stupid fee. Wait, no. You just cut the cost in half. That's bullshit. You gave it to the wrong one. Yeah, I know. Okay. So now I'm paying this much. Okay. Oh shoot, I should have told my mom that I got a refund last semester for like the activity fee. How much would that be? If it was last semester, that I got only $40 back. Was it 43, 48? I'm doing some quick calculations on this tuition. Fuck. We are free. Yes, we are free. Hold up. There's more than that. There's... I'm spelling this wrong. Oh shoot, that's the wrong one. Oh my god. Pepe. Is it Pepe Jedi? Is it like this? Oh my god, what is it? What is that? How do you do all these capitalizations? I keep on forgetting. You know what? You guys can do that. Can do that. I don't know. I'm more focused on paying for next. Why isn't it in here? Better Twitch TV emotes. Let's see here. So what's on here? Do I not have PP Jedi? What the fuck? Yes, Ludwig is singing. He made a fucking Christmas album. This is PP Jedi. There we go. But yeah. Ludwig. Yes. I also have this. I'm like looking at my list of emotes I put available on my thing. These. We're having a celebration, okay? We finished finals. We can finally celebrate. Oh wait, the most important one. There we go. I have a lot. No, I haven't checked any of my grades because I'm just afraid. Okay? I'm very afraid. I'm also really occupied with figuring out my tuition. We got rid of... They cut the cost on that one. You didn't do... Wait. Hi, Amanda. I'm extremely afraid of intermediate accounting. I didn't do well on that final. Fucking... Just saying. Well, hold up, let me... I'm just gonna look at my laptop then to figure out. Hold up. You're making me nervous about my grade? My lord. I'm not looking at the grades a lot at this point. I'm not looking at the final exam grades then. I'm just gonna look at... Did they post the grades immediately? Where is it? Where did I put it? Where is this? My grades. Fall 2020. Ooh, shit! No! Federal tax. Oh my god. At least I passed. At least I passed. Not my best grade. Okay, never mind. Okay, bye Amanda. federal tracks? No. I'm now afraid of. I maybe have done better in intermediate though. Possible. It's possible that but it's just based on the exams too. The exams I didn't do so great though. Cause fuck Fed tax, okay? I don't like federal tax, okay? You like federal tax. I don't like taxes. Tax is a total separate thing compared to accounting, to be honest. If you think about it. That's why it's a separate degree in masters. I'm not proud of my grades this semester then, to be honest, for certain classes. But as long as it's higher than a certain grade, it's a passing grade that I can move on, I'm fine with that. C's get degrees, okay? With that mentality. At first, like, everyone's like, oh, you must keep up with an A and stuff. I was like, well, C's with degrees. We can do this. I'm pretty sure a company would not ask, hey, what's your transcript from college? Like, I don't think anyone would ask that. Because if they ask for a transcript, I'm like, fuck y'all, I don't think you want to see my transcript. And probably my mom would not want to see. I feel like the whole reason why my grade in that class is a C+ is because of my midterm. I didn't do so well on the midterm. I actually did pretty good on the final because I fucking just like cut out everything, did not stream for 2 weeks. I'm lurking to finish the work grind, but I hope you're having fun. Hi, Ben. Okay, I gotta pay for this. Ugh, for my money. Why is college taking my money? I have to pay for this? Fuck. Pay for this. My checking account. Continue. Man, I have to pay this much for college. Okay. There goes my money. There goes my money down the drain for college. I can't believe this. They always take your damn money. Forget about this. Okay, I just paid for next semester. That hurts my bank account right there. So how's everyone's day anyways? I really don't know why I'm doing this. Oh yeah, good luck with work, Ben. Where am I going? Oh god. I'm having second thoughts about studying and accounting them. Cause I really don't think it's fun. But what other stuff should I what actually interests me in business then. Okay, what am I even doing here? I'm confused what should I do. Maybe figure out how to separate all these rooms in here. Bedrooms. Oh yeah, Andrew, I actually tried out the new season of Fall Guys, season 3. There's some interesting new maps, for sure. Now what room should this be? What should there be? Should I change the music? You know what? I'll change the music. This and just one. I'm slowly giving up on my grades at this point. I'm like, okay, it just got ruined. My hopes got ruined because of federal tax. So I'm just like, now worry about my other classes except for a particular class. I know for sure that particular class, I definitely got 100. Because it was just such an easy class to do. Lurk, okay, bye Sean. What am I doing? What should I do? Okay, make a kitchen. Oh, a kitchen. Don't worry, you got this. Oh, you think, but my Asian brain here is like, it's a fucking C plus for a grade. I've never gotten a fucking, wait, have I gotten a C plus in other classes before? Wait, hold on. I backtracked that. Let me actually double check. You know, Asian mentality, you're like, you need to get an A in the class, but then at the same time, those classes are difficult, okay? So like, how do you keep up with grades? You really have to study hard. But you gotta have that motivation. I don't feel motivated because of the classes, you know? It really depends on the classes. Let's stop this. My grades. Was it last fall that I... What the heck? No, it wasn't last semester. Oh, this semester is the worst one. Yeah, this semester is gonna be the worst one. Very fine. Just fine. I believe, Joanna. You can have my luck if it'll help. I'm not using it for anything right now. It's not based on good luck. It's really based on the class and if you're motivated to study for that class. Honestly. Like if the class is just is like if the class is just boring, you're not motivated to learn, okay? Like, what's the purpose of learning at that point? It's like, why would you want to learn? Why waste your time? Well, you would have to waste your time to try to pass that class. Which I would say, yes, a C plus is passing, but like, it's just disappointment in myself. Like that means I got an average of, if I'm thinking, I also think it's because my quizzes too. God, I hate it. Oh my god. It's just federal tax. I don't like federal tax. That's it. I don't like federal tax. That's my conclusion. I never liked federal tax. I was never interested into tax. So people might think my mentality's stupid here, like, you shouldn't be just already assuming you don't like a certain topic and stuff. It's like once you get into the topic, yeah, you're not gonna like it if you have the feeling that you don't like it, then your gut feeling is correct that you don't like it. Same thing for like finance and stuff. Like, I never really liked finance, but I still somehow did great. I'm surprised. Somehow I still did pretty good in finance. I don't know at this point. It's just weird. There we go. That's a sink. But at least I'm relieved I've gone through the classes. Even though I'm not confident in certain classes. I'm just glad I just gone through it, cause like, hey yo, back with noodles. Noodles, nice. So, Andrew, do you have that mentality that, what is it? Of like C's can get degrees? Is at this point I'm having, I'm thinking of that. Cause like, cause sure, you can still pass college with fucking C's. It's good to try your best, but if you know that you tried your best, then sure, yeah. And your best is a fucking C. That's great. Sure, the only time, what? I only think that way when the class is fucking awful. Yeah, federal tax is a fucking awful for me. I don't like federal tax, so there we go. Also with what is it? Macroeconomics, it's fucking awful. I don't like it. So there's a lot of classes I don't like. 11th grade chem. Chem was not awful though. You had a different opinion. I thought chem was fine. I'm a little different there. Miss A, I like to say. To be honest, there's definitely one class back in high school I did not like. And that also was based on the fucking teacher too. Okay, if the teacher I don't like, if it's, if it's a class that I don't like, it's most likely based off the teacher too, so. I was like, sure, you're nice and all, but I just don't like your teaching style. Stuff like that. No, the hopper. One of the hopper. The red block. Yeah, we're changing up this. I don't want to keep on listening to Ludwig like for the next who knows how long I'm gonna stream for. Lo-fi Christmas. Okay, let's go. A piston. And then fire. I need to keep this. Where's the fireplace? Fireplace. I need guess I'm working on my underground house. My underground bunker. Oh, I should get rid of this. Yep. I think I should focus on this one first. This is how you make a stove. There we go. There we go. What's best? Maybe this. Oh, hi Vincent. Thank you for the Prime sub, or is that Prime sub? Oh wait, you actually subbed. Oh, thanks. Thanks for the tier 1. Let's see. I mean, I feel really shitty about my grades. Way to ruin the mood, Andrew. You're like, have you checked your grades yet? Ugh. How I'll make you feel better. It's okay. I know you guys will think this doesn't sound terrible, but like, to me, a C+ is just terrible for me. Well, not terrible, but it's just like, it's not Asian standards, you know? Like, you get the point, Asian standards. Oh, you gotta have like at least a B. That's in federal tax. So the class that you really like, I got a C+ in, you know? Oh shit, damn, yeah. Yeah, that's what I mean. The class I knew I don't like actually ended up being. I probably most likely might get like a B in intermediate. Okay, I thought last fall semester was literally my worst semester ever throughout my college time, but who knew? This semester might be the worst one. It's always the fall semester, man. It's always the fall semester. I think it's because like everyone's still in vacation mode at first, so they're like they don't really want to like get back into like the grind of going back to school. And like suddenly you have to like really work for a bunch of stuff. Okay, so this is a kitchen. Okay. I know for a fact, one class I'm most likely getting 100 in, which is operations management with Professor Kim. I know I definitely got 100 in that class. I definitely got 100 in that class. Basically, I aced like both exams. Like I aced both exams. Most likely the third exam I also aced it. I got hundreds on the homeworks, the cases. Didn't have to do the project, so that was a good point. And then I gained I think I gained 1 extra percent from participation. Because I earned like, was it 16 coins in that class? I wouldn't be surprised if my intermediate class was like a B though. Like I wouldn't be surprised. And I also wouldn't be surprised if I would say, I'm most likely thinking my BLE might be probably a B minus. I wouldn't be surprised if it was a B minus because the last BLE class I also got a B minus, so I wouldn't be surprised if it was a B minus for this semester as well. Yeah. And then for econ, I don't know. Econ, I don't know. Macroeconomics, I really don't know. That professor's really just like, I mean, I would say my quizzes, basically, in easy A. Quizzes were in easy A because there was a second attempt anyways. And like literally, he dropped the lowest grade, and my lowest grade was the one when, that one time where he doesn't release the answers after you submit your first attempt. So, easy hack for that class. Easy hack for that class for the quizzes. So I wouldn't be surprised if that was weird as hell. It's just like I'm wondering if he even knew if we were in like, yeah, we take those. I would say the average for what would be the average for my exercises? Also, towards like the end of like the achieve is like only 2 attempts, and I was just like, bro, it's just weird. Yeah, I was just like confused. I was like, what is this? Why did you suddenly do that? So it's gonna be kind of weird. So I wouldn't be surprised if my econ was a B plus. I told him about that at the end of class and he never changed it back. I don't know. But I wouldn't be surprised if that was a B plus though. So here are my predictions for yeah, here's my predictions for my grades this semester. Okay, intermediate accounting, most likely a B. I would be surprised if it was a B plus, or even an A minus. For I already know my GPA for this particular semester definitely dipped. So, yep. What else is there? Maybe for macroeconomics, I feel like that's either a B plus or a B. I would be surprised if it was a freaking A minus. But like if he's putting more weight on the quizzes, my quiz average was just basically pretty good. So I would be surprised if that ended up being an A minus. So we will never know at this point. It's really... Wait. Let's see, what else is there? Is it intermediate, macroeconomics, business law? Ew, business law. Fuck business law. I kinda... Like, even though we had the same professor, but in different times, but like... I never really liked the topic of business law, so... Yeah. There's that. So I wouldn't be surprised if my grade was like a B minus, just like last semester. Yeah, I did it. Yeah, I did the final for BLE. I was like, it's like, it won't hurt you to take 3 exams for that class. It's like, it wouldn't hurt. What happens if you get a higher grade, you know? Like, it's worth it. I wouldn't be surprised if it was a B minus anyways. For that class it would be a B minus because last semester with BLE 215, I definitely got a B minus. But that professor was just bullshit. This semester's professor for 214 is, I like the professor. Seemed legit. He seemed more legit than my last semester's professor. Okay. What else is there? And then I mentioned about operations management being probably most likely 100 for a fact. Junior year is the hardest. Shut up, Mr. My GPA is higher than Joanna's GPA. Okay? You think it's hard on you, it's probably harder on me. Like, it's worse on me. But I'm just saying, thinking about how it's like, it's hard and stuff, yeah. It's most likely gonna be GPA wise. I would take the hit the most rather than you. Because you somehow ace quizzes and exams and tests while I just don't do so well on those, you know? Which sucks. I would say it's relatable for a lot of people. Like, you don't do so well on tests and exams because it's just anxiety, you know? Truly just anxiety of taking tests. My GPA is going down this semester harder than before. Okay, how bad did you actually do in intermediate accounting? Just curious here. Like, how bad were your grades? Like, did you actually just fail each exam? The final is kind of gonna fuck up my grade. I don't know. I would say I don't really have questions about those. I guess. I don't know. To be honest, I wouldn't know. Like, I did my assignments. I did okay on the other exams but the final exam is probably like a 50. No cap. I feel like my exam's gonna be a 70. No cap though. I think I did okay. But like a 70? I'm thinking of a 70. If it's lower than whatever. I feel like people are gonna ask, hey, since you're an accounting student, do you like accounting? Me, not really. And like each interview, it's like, how did you get into accounting? Why did you choose accounting? Why did you choose the university that you're attending? I have to give very pizzazz, jazz hands type of answer, like flowery answer, like fucking just like fake it till you make it here. So like literally I said, my school is in the downtown area. Yeah, jazz hands type of answer. Like it's totally fake. I'm just like trying to fake my way into, please hire me into your internship type of way, you know? Like, because my thought process of choosing the college and choosing my major was, I was forced into choosing this major. I had no idea what I wanted to major in. So, yeah. But also, that's the truth about my major. Fuck. Rejected. What do you think? It's rejection. All the time. Like, I've applied to so many, but none of them have reached out for, not none of them, but like only very few of them have reached out for an interview, and I ended up getting rejected anyways. So I'm just like, if you really want to help. So I am gonna go through the VITA program, you know? Helping out with tax volunteer. Fuck tax, but I'm gonna have to do it for this volunteer, you know? Fuck tax. VITA volunteer. Volunteer? What's this? VITA tax. Let's see here. Volunteer income tax assistance. I actually use that service for whenever I need my taxes to be like my need to do my taxes during tax season because I just have such a low income, like a really low income, especially for this year, definitely a low income. So like I just go there. So like why not just get my hours through volunteer, you know? Even though I'm not gonna get paid or anything, experience is experience. I might actually get to learn more about tax and actually learn how to do the fucking tax returns through that than actually learn from a tax class. Okay, no shade right here, professor, but I think actually like doing the tax returns on real life stuff. No, that makes sense. Yeah. Like no shade. Like I probably would have learned much more than learning from a class. Yeah, because his stupid like problems for us to do for the tax returns, like the tax problems, it was like one of them was like, oh, so this person was divorced with a child and all that other stuff with like this much amount of like income. And I'm like, what happens? I kind of want to learn how to do it on like maybe give more realistic, similar to what we're experiencing, kind of a little bit. Like maybe the first tax problem should have been like, hey, so you're a student that works like for part-time, and this is your income, this is how much you paid for in taxes, and fill out the tax like 1040, doing that should have been the tax problem. And then maybe the next tax problem, maybe like a single payer taxpayer that's been working for maybe like a good 5 years or something already, so they have a steady income. But I get that like the professor was just adding all these other stuff so that like you get to like apply what you learned during class and all that other stuff. There's a piece of thing here, so it makes sense why the professor would make such tax problems. I mean, I guess I did okay with the tax problems, but like other than that, I'm just like, whatever. You know? Let's see. I'm gonna look for smooth. Okay, this is why I somewhat appreciated, you know, like, what is it? I don't know if, what was a real life implication? I feel like, what is it? Marketing from last semester was in market research. I felt like that was more helpful because we were actually helping a real company through research. Like I appreciate that. I'll be here, but just won't be able to type since I'm cleaning my room. Oh, you're finally cleaning your damn room. Okay. Good job. Good job, good job. What are these emotes? Strawberry bunny? Strawberry bunny. Interesting. Why an interesting name. You got a gift sub? Nice. Okay, try to. I feel like the center should be a. From the Twitch streamer I told Twitter I was simping for? Ah, yeah. Ah, shit, I said that. I said it. Imping for. Imping. Okay, for some, Twitch is okay. I'm talking shit about Twitch here. Okay, while I'm streaming on Twitch, let me say, for Twitch to like ban those certain words, it's kind of stupid. No offense to Twitch, but like, it's a little stupid. Stupid. Okay? Fine. Go ahead, try to ban me for calling Twitch stupid while I'm streaming here. Yeah, very stupid. To like, certain words are used as a joke. Just read the context. Like, you can tell someone is joking. Like if someone actually really can't tell if someone's joking, sure. Great. Wait, I don't think I want this. But yeah. That's my thoughts on Twitch, like updating their terms of service for like certain words to use on Twitch. I just think it's dumb. Really stupid. Like, that's literally just really. Like, what's the purpose of it though? Like, there's no freedom in that. There's no actual freedom of speech. You know what they should ban though? Actual real derogatory words. Why aren't they doing anything with that? Huh? Racist words. Why aren't they banning people who use racist words? Like, why can't they do anything about that? Huh? Like, if you really wanted to ban words, ban the ones that are using harmful words that can be used as, like in racism. Like, why can't they do that? Like, it's just so stupid. Twitch is just stupid. Wait, I kind of like this. Actually, no. Wait. Does anyone agree with me that Twitch should have just banned the words that can be used, like, for racist purposes? Racist intentions? Because, like, why waste time on banning the words that are just used so commonly in Twitch culture? Like, imping is used so common in Twitch culture that it's like overused, and it has really doesn't really have much meaning at this point. Like, it's a fucking joke. Truly a fucking joke. Oh wait, this setup is kinda dum-dum, Joanna. I get this setup is much better. Okay. Yeah, but that's all I have to say about Twitch. Case closed, kinda-ish, right there. Because it's really stupid. I will never understand Twitch. Wait. This is better. This was better. What the fuck is this sound? What the fuck is this? Okay, I'm skipping this song. It just sounds weird. I'm not gonna listen to that. That just sounds weird. Okay, so this actually looks much better. Alright. Welcome to the kitchen slash dining room area now. Let's see here, what else is there? I really want to play Phasmophobia right now. Ugh. I really want to play Phasmophobia. Please. Kitchen slash and then I'm spelling this wrong. I can't spell. Okay, done. And this is a bedroom. Bedroom 1. Bedroom 2. Bedroom 3. And let me see something. Mm. I just wanna play Phasmophobia, oh no. Okay. This is a kitchen area. Then this area should be brewing. This place should be slash brewing. Spelling shit out. Brewing. Brewing. I'll try doing between these rooms. Maybe. Add some flowers. Maybe spruce leaves and this, and storage. Oh wait. I need to put a And what? I like this. We're keeping this. I just need to make. Let's see. Iron block. Additional potions. Pantry. Pantry. Maybe the dining room shouldn't be here. The setup's terrible. Any thoughts on getting rings as presents? What do you mean, rings? Do you think I wear rings? Do I ever wear rings? No. What's the purpose of getting a ring if you don't wear one, you know? So, And if you're thinking of any jewelry, no. That dude never wears jewelry. No. He never wears jewelry. So there's no point in buying him anything, so I'm fine with that. Like, do you just ask the... Like, do you just ask them or ask their friends? Oh, let's see here. If it's for an engagement or like a date, like a celebration for a milestone or something like that, you have to do it discreetly. You have to figure out if they wear rings often. Try to find a ring that they don't wear often. Just borrow that, take that to like a ring shop to get the sizing correct. But if they don't have many rings and they will notice that a ring is missing, then maybe yeah, it's best to figure out. Yeah. Maybe it's best to ask like a few of their like closest friends to figure out like their size. Like, hey, what's... No, that's actually too obvious. If one of their friends is like, hey, what's your ring size? That's too obvious. Way too obvious. Like, you gotta be like really discreet about it. Real discreet. You don't want to make it sound obvious that you're trying to get a ring. So. Okay, so what's the occasion? What's the occasion? It really depends on which ring, which finger would be. If it's based on the occasion. If it's for like a promise rings usually do... I would say promise rings are usually worn on the ring finger. But I don't know anything about rings. Let me double check. I'll search that for you. Promise. Well, let me search that for you. Okay, so there's a picture of what? That's why. Okay. There you go, that's an island in the center. Good enough. Come on, Captain. There's no way. Whatever. Oh my god. No, I'm pretty sure you would make a great companion right there. God. Honestly, I feel like you would be a cool person to hang out with, actually. As a friend. It would be pretty cool. Is this a dining room? Oh, this is pantry. Okay. You're pretty cool too. Aw, thanks, Captain. And also, you're welcome. I'm skipping. I'm skipping over this. Okay. And Andrew. Andrew, to be honest, I know I'm gonna talk shit about him a lot too, in a fun way though. This is how you make fun of a person. You talk a lot of shit about them. You know, I have encountered a few people in my life where they're like, wait, so you don't give gifts to each other all the time? It's like, no. That's just, no. We don't necessarily have to show each other, oh, we gotta buy gifts, you know? We don't need to buy gifts in order to show that we like each other. I had to explain that to a few people that, yeah, it depends on the person. So like both of us literally don't give gifts. Like, I know that kind of sounds bad in the sense to not getting gifts. Like, I would say like out of surprise I would give a gift, you know? Like without them knowing, yeah. It'd be pretty cool. Okay. This kitchen, this area, this whole area is gonna be a pantry. This is just a dining room area, which I'm just gonna add some cupboards and stuff. Okay. This is a lobby. Okay. And then the brewing area should be here. No. The brewing area should be here. This is the brewing area. Okay. And this. I really wish I can go back onto a, like, I just wish there was a server that's open so I can play Minecraft on, cause like, I'm pretty sure on Brendan's server, I actually have this really nice house that I already built. And we were like we were trying to build a city. Brendan, if you're watching this, when are we gonna be able to play on the Minecraft server again? What was this room again? Brendan of course wouldn't be watching me right now. He's got work. The poor dude's got work. I'm stupid, right? I forgot about that. He actually has work. He's responsible. Yeah. Captain, this is why 2K isn't here right now. He's busy doing work. He's busy at work. Poor dude. Yeah. Yeah, you wouldn't see him often. The poor dude. It's kinda tough. His job is a little toughy. You know, I really do wish I have a job, but you know, internships are not hiring me. They just reject me. I'm guessing I'm not really that great of a person on the resume, I guess. It's just kind of hypocritical of them to say, oh, you don't have It's like you don't really need to have experience and stuff. And then they straight up ask what kind of experience you have. Like, huh? Like, in the application process, like in the like description when you apply for the internship, it says no experience is necessary. You just need these specific skills and all that other stuff. And like, and then in the interview process, like, what kind of experience you got? And I'm just like, and then I have like, on my resume is like, I worked at a boba shop, and also I only worked in work study for like the accounting department at my school, and then I also worked in retail up until COVID, you know, like, and like having to answer like, so why did you stop working at the retail store? And I was like, because of COVID. And that's it. Like I hope they understand, like, because of COVID, like that one simple answer can just answer any questions right there because of COVID. Like, if you really want me to be gonna lurk, Uncle came over. Okay. Family comes first, of course. Always family. I respect that. Thanks for that advice. Feel free to DM me if you want any more, like, answers. I might be able to. Why is there a... Ah, shoot. You're in here. Get out, get out, get out. You're an unwanted guest. Yeah, feel free to DM me if you have any questions. This guy is not leaving. I'm hitting him with a sign. Oh shoot. Oh dude, you made me break my house. Hiya. You. Go. Away. There we go. Let me do something to this game mode. instead it's my brother's PC. Maybe. Or maybe try to make a bigger version of this case. Maybe. I don't know. Let's clear out some. The next house I should try to follow a tutorial or something like that. Or build. You know what? I'll follow a tutorial. drink up. Water. Where's my water? Okay, I'll go grab some water. One thing I don't have water. Got some water. Okay, I got water. You know. Yes, water. This is what I say. Okay, maybe an army. Slash enchantment. Times I speed all again. It's been 2 hours. Hmm. Honestly, it's been kind of long for me to stream. It's already almost 3:30. You know what? We're hosting Mark here. I should host Mark. Why not? Alright, bye everyone. Make sure to say hi to Mark.